Hello, at last. I apologize for the delay. I've been sitting here trying to figure out where that video went. Gonna post a link. Forget about it. Forget about it. Doing it again. It'll be a lot shorter this time. So you'll notice here I'm on the blackboard. Success. Welcome edited. I took off the video link, so don't worry about it here. This new video will be clickable here. I'll probably just put the link. But I do want to welcome you officially, tell you a little bit about myself. I'm looking forward. So far I've seen about 15 of your videos. Looking forward to watching the rest of them. They're super fun to watch for me. I enjoy getting to know you, and wow, the great diversity you can see and you can watch each other of majors and places, and a lot of dog lovers. And in this abbreviated version, I do not have the slideshow of my interests and such, so that's okay. I'm sure you'll live without knowing that much more about me. But here is a picture of my family. See if you can match up which one. That's a joke. Okay, yeah, I'm the young guy on the far left. And well, I just want to say it's an honor and a pleasure to take over this class from someone who has been teaching this for quite a while. And this is Dr. Anson Elliott, and he was the director of the College of Agriculture for 36 years, I believe, and he's been teaching this course for probably 20, if not more of those, or since he was my age anyway. I was the last student that he admitted into graduate school. I came back to school and I got my second master's degree under him, Dr. Huang. So both Dr. Chin-Fang Huang and Dr. Anson Elliott have each entrusted me with the teaching of this course, and for that I'm very grateful. And if you're on campus and you may see them, they are the dynamite duo for plant breeding and genetics. A very important topic in addressing some of the concerns we'll be talking about in our class this semester. So again, I thank you for signing up. Whatever reason of curiosity, it was a class that met your fancy. I think you're going to learn a lot from it. We're in a growing world, and with growing needs and growing problems. So it's going to take big hearts with great minds like yours to kind of come together to look around our community. First, to take care of yourself, eat right, live healthy lifestyles, learn, do your best, become successful so that you can look out around you in your neighborhood, in your city, community, state, nation, globe, and make an impact beyond just for yourself and your family, but a lasting impact. And that's the only way I think, using minds and big hearts, we can meet these food security crises. So there's a video. It will no longer be here. I did have an introduction to the course and what food security is within this video, which is probably why it was too long, about 25 minutes. I'm keeping this one to, oh no, I lost my timer. Give me a quick moment. I don't want to lose my time. There we are. Gotta be fast. So, whoops. Let me close that. That slid over. So hey, if you're quick, you might have seen us on the front right now. Missouri State University has our program. You can read this article by clicking on it. Play the video. It's probably more fun to watch. There I am. I worked with grape breeding and rooting, as well as with black walnut. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm working on publication now for some of that work. So some of you have found out about Flipgrid. When you log in with your Microsoft. So it's set up for your Gmail or for your live at live.missouristate.edu. And we'll do this from time to time, not every week, but from time to time we get to record some videos of your feedback to the questions. All right, so with that, click on the syllabus and download it. We'll just go through it very quickly. I want to point out a couple things. It's not real long. What is that? There we go. Whoops, let me get this figured here. All right. So there's my name and my email. You can reach me at that. So provide an opportunity for students to consider the historical, cultural, and technical factors that influence food security both domestically and internationally. Food security, does that mean washing your hands before eating? Food security, making sure no one else gets the food before you get to eat it? What is food security? Again, I'm going to post that, just a short video out of Australia. I love that this topic is international. That video is Australia, Canada has one, we have several. It is a responsibility of those who are able and successful for whatever reasons of their own hard work or just the privilege of being born into this country, to help those who are less fortunate. And I think that comes back around to us. So course objectives, go ahead and read about defining food security. Hopefully you'll have a good elevator speech. Explain cultural and historical factors that influence food security in the U.S. Go through the general education goals. These are the student learning outcomes. These are things we hope to accomplish. It's important that you read through these because it sets a framework for what you can expect. I realize this class for a lot of you is not going to be in your major, but it doesn't mean it won't have a major impact on you. One good thing for your pocketbook is that there's no textbook. So information will all come from video, lectures from me, or just silent PowerPoints with a lot of information on them from time to time. One thing you may like, though, is whatever notes you do get from PowerPoints and videos and that you take, they're usable on the exam. So it's kind of like an open book, open notes exam. Excuse me. This is an introduction to service learning course. So you'll see right here, these kinds of courses serve as a foundation in support of the public affairs mission of Missouri State University. I hope that's coming out clear. So go ahead and read through that. Bottom line is you may complete either one 4-hour block or two 2-hour block settings. I think this goes right in line with the mission of this course, is food security, making sure everyone has available and accessible food at all times to live a healthy and fit life. And that's what it's about. I mean, if you're not healthy, you're not fit, and you can't do anything, what's life for? So you'll present that experience. That'll be worth the same amount as an exam. Speaking of exams and tests, quizzes, service learning assignment, the one I just spoke of, is 100 points. And exams will be 4, 3 scheduled exams and 1 final. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, I'll drop the lowest score. I realize service learning will take some time, as well as, you know, things come up from time to time, and maybe there's an exam that you just weren't able to properly prepare for, or technological issues, whatever it might be. So we'll do that. Quizzes will come in the form of readings with questions, not your traditional quizzes. Other quizzes will be traditional, multiple choice. Lecture quizzes will be announced at the beginning of the week in which they're given, and will be due by the end of the week. That will not be weekly. So those will just kind of come depending on the information. As I said, I took that course from Dr. Anson Elliott. If you've heard anything about the course will be quite a bit structured like his, although I'll be inserting my 25 cents worth. All right. So it won't be anything too abnormal than what might have been expected already. Here's the instructions for the exams. Most of you probably already looked at this. I just wanted to point out that service learning tentative schedule. This might move around. For instance, week 10 factors and conservation, temperature and greenhouse might come before spring break. Land, soil, water might come after. You get the idea, but these are the topics that will be within each of these units. I'm trying to talk fast here. I want to finish. There's my timer. I'm at about 9 minutes and a half. So do go ahead and email with any questions and this summarized intro. I'm hoping I didn't forget anything. I will have everything posted. Well, at least not everything posted. I shouldn't say that. I will have it open. Let me just take you there and show you. So you go to course content, and this is what you will be seeing eventually. Right now you should only see a pre-assessment. The reason it's nothing else is posted is I really just want you to make sure everybody takes that before they forget and get into the unit. You can see here there'll be 3 units of study, just as the syllabus says, and those topics. Clicking on unit 1, here's that. I'll make that available soon. Introduction to Food Security video, and you'll go through. I'll give this lecture here, the worst mistake, but there's something here for the next about 3 weeks, and this is probably the biggest thing I want to say right now, which you can prepare for. Crazy awesome 1990s video. If you ever wonder what your parents might have been through or the time they lived in, this was technology then. Okay, so once you get by all the weird music, listen to it. Great information. It'll be like sitting down with your grandma or grandpa listening to a history story. I think it sets the context, and it's very important for understanding food security today and how we got to where we are today, and how agriculture, environmental science, global warming, I mean, all of them are both the solution and the problem. And so it's a very complex problem, really, that we're coming to when it comes to food security, hunger, poverty, and the environment. They're intertwined politically and socially. So very interesting topics ahead. Nonetheless, I think this video series will set the tone. So what it is, you'll click on these 2 links, America the Bountiful, film links. You'll plug, you can copy and paste them into the URL and watch them. They're about 15 to 20 minutes each. There's 6 of them. You'll have about 2 per week, and I'll give you a reading guide or a watching guide, and you'll fill out that study guide at the end. I will give you the answers, but that won't be for about a week after you will have, or supposed to have, watched it. So it keeps you engaged with the details of each of the videos, and I think you learn better that way. Just to relax and knowing that I'll give you the answers that you can review and check in time. It's hard to watch because it's old, but again, get past the intro and just listen to the information, the meat of it. After that, we'll talk early colonies, we'll talk tobacco, and we'll talk the spud. Okay, so that's the first unit. I'll get back with you. We'll make more videos later. Thank you for your patience. These should be opened up by Wednesday night. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to do the flip grid. Thank you and good night.